Home Depot getting some supplies for my project. And the first thing we're gonna need is some spray paint. The second thing we're gonna need is some glue. So the next thing that we're gonna be needing is liquid nails, and it's a special adhesive that we're gonna be using for the foam board. The next thing that we needed was plaster of Paris, but Home Depot doesn't sell that, and I wanted to go with something a little bit simpler. So we're going to be using dry decks, which dries really roughly, and it's going to make the mummy look more ancient. We're going to be using these wooden dowels to secure the foam boards when we're making the mummy, so that the mummy doesn't fall out of place. So we're in the installation aisle of Home Depot, and we're going to be using these scored foam boards so that we can build the sarcophagus of the mummy. Oh, this wooden dowel, its diameter is a 1/2 inch and it's 4 feet long. See, we mark it every 4 inches. 4, 8, 12, and then we do 16. Sarcophagus are going to be 1.5 inches thick. So the thickness of the foam board is 1.5 inches, and we have to divide that, and we get 3/4, and that's where we're going to be placing our dowel to hold up the walls of the sarcophagus. Now I'm just wiping off the excess glare. Edit that out. Hey guys, so we just finished this for today. Tomorrow we're gonna work on it a little bit more, and it's a day-by-day process because we have to make sure it's perfect, but we also have to get our rest in too. So it's day 2 of the project, and we already marked where the holes are supposed to go for the dowels. We put one wall up successfully off camera, and now we're going to show you guys the process for the second wall. Same procedure, but the different walls. My arm hurts. So where I've marked this on the dowel is 3 inches, and I've measured the dowel with all of the holes, and I need to drill just a little bit more so that it can reach out to at least this line. So now it's time to put a little bit of glue inside each hole so the dowels will stick when we actually put them into the dowels over there. Now we're going to be using liquid nail to put along the base of the styrofoam board to act as a super adhesive so the wall doesn't fall. Here we go, guys. From one dowel to the next. excited. This thing hasn't broken yet. These are the two walls, and I'm really excited because this hasn't broken yet, and hopefully it won't. It's our anniversary. To the edges of this so that the sarcophagus can be smooth. Why am I watching this? So right now, I'm making a dotted line on the inside of the solid line that we traced the mask with, and we're gonna cut along that line so that the mask can fit right here in this space without slipping through. So, as you can see, I put the mask on the foam board and I used styrofoam plates to cut out shapes. And this is the headpiece of the mask that's similar to what the ancient Egyptians wore. So we need to start thinking about how we're going to build the mummy, and I've decided to use PVC, which is polyvinyl carbonate. And this is going to help us build the skeletal structure of the mummy. This is commonly used in most houses for plumbing because it's very durable and it's easy to cut. These pieces are also made of PVC and they're going to help us with joint connections.
Wow.